how to stop complaining. So complaining is easy, right? We can all complain. We can all find something to complain about. It's important that we try to determine what can we do. Like, what can you do to solve whatever it is that you're complaining about? We need to look for solutions. So I am a problem solver. I don't want to be complaining about the same thing over and over again. I want to know, what can I do to solve this problem? So think about, okay, what am I complaining about? What am I really complaining about? What is really wrong? Like, what's wrong with this situation? What about this situation needs to change? So first, what are you really complaining about? And let's write it down. What are you really complaining about? What is it that's bothering you about this thing? Like, what's really bothering you? So what are you complaining about? What's bothering you? What can you do about it? This is the biggest thing, is what can you do about it? We complain, and then we don't do anything about it, but we want things to change. If we are complaining about something, we got to figure out, what do I need to do to change my situation? What is the solution to this problem? Evidently, it's a problem because I'm complaining about it. So there's things that we can't change, right? But I'm talking about the stuff that we can change. What can I do to stop complaining about the things that I can change? So on a piece of paper, I'm going to write down what it is I'm complaining about. What's really bothering me? And then I'm looking at solutions. So let's just say, this is what I get the most often. People want to know, okay, they're complaining about they're not making enough money. They're not making enough money. What do I do to make more money? So let's just say, for example, you're complaining about not making enough money. Okay, so here we go. The first thing is, you got to be thinking about the law of sowing and reaping. So we got to make sure that we are, first, are you working all the time that you're working? So if you currently have a job, are you working all the time that you're working? So if you go to work, you're paid for 8 hours, but you only work 2 hours. There's something wrong with that. You can't expect to get to make more money or to get the money you need if you're not putting in what you're being paid for. So you got to start working 8 hours. You're getting paid for 8 hours. You work 8 hours. It's better if you go the extra mile and you work more than what you paid for, because that's how you really increase your income. But I digress. So first, make sure you're working all the time that you're at work. So you're working for all the time that you're being paid for. Second, do you believe that you deserve to make more money? So you're complaining about making more money, but do you believe that you deserve to make more money? Sometimes we don't make enough money because make enough money because we don't think we deserve it. So we don't think we deserve it. So we don't ask for more when we're negotiating our salary. We don't expect to be paid more. We go for jobs that pay less money instead of jobs that pay more money because we don't believe that we deserve it. So you got to make sure that you're working on your money mindset, that you're saying, I deserve more money. I am doing the things that need to be done in order for me to make more money. Third is, what are you spending your time thinking about? So we got to make sure that we're not thinking about our bills all the time. So we got to be responsible, right? We got to pay our bills. But I'm saying, if all you do is think about your bills and you're not thinking about, how can I add value? How can I become more valuable to my employer? What are the highest paying skills right now? That's what you want to be thinking about. What are you thinking about? Are you just thinking about your bills and how you're going to pay those bills? Or are you thinking about, what do I have to do to make more money? Who do I have to become to make more money, to be more valuable in the marketplace? What do I have to do? The fourth one is, can you ask for a raise or can you find a better job in the next 30 days? Can you ask for a raise or can you find a better job in the next 30 days? Fifth is, can you learn a new skill in 90 days? So I believe we all could, right? If we make a sacrifice, we say, okay, in your family, you say, okay, I need you to support me for the next 30 days as far as helping me around the house with the family and all that. So you want to make sure, okay, can I learn this skill? Can I devote 3 hours every day for the next 90 days? So let's just say 6 days a week. 1 day I rest, okay? So 6 days a week, can you devote 3 hours per day? And it ends up to be like 200 some hours in that 90 days. So you can learn any skill, probably very well. Most skills you can learn within 90 days that can increase your income. And then you got to be thinking about, okay, what do I have to do to make more money? Think about it for yourself. Step back and think about it. What do I have to do to make more money? What steps do I need to take? Instead of blaming other people about not paying you enough money, not giving you a raise, think about what steps you need to take. Commit to yourself. Whatever it is that you're complaining about, commit to finding a solution. And don't give up on yourself until you find a solution. And then work every day. Stop complaining. Everything that you want to complain about, just put it at the top of a piece of paper and say, okay, what do I need to do? What are some solutions to this thing that I'm complaining about? Stop complaining, because it doesn't help you. And it makes people, deter people from being around you. So stop complaining. Think about what you can do to solve your own problems.